Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So there's just a couple of things I want to discuss with you guys before the video starts. So the first one is I think I'm about 4 or 5 subscribers away from 600 subscribers, and I know to so many people that won't seem like a lot, but I have been doing this now for coming up to a year. There have been quite a few times I've had some longish breaks during that year due to various reasons, but I really enjoy posting and making videos for you guys on my YouTube channel. So if you watch my videos and you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you could click that subscribe button, like today's video. It would really mean a lot to me. It really helps me out. I think it's something like 90% of my audience aren't subscribed. So if you like these kind of videos, it's completely free, doesn't cost you a penny. I would really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out. And secondly, sorry about the bare face. I'm not wearing any makeup today. I'm trying a new sort of skincare routine, and at the weekends I'm giving my face just a break from all the makeup and just focusing a lot on my skin. So that is the reason for the bare face. But today's video is going to be a grocery haul for you guys. So we did our weekly shop earlier today. So the next sort of segment you're going to see is the haul, and I filmed that a little bit earlier, so a few hours ago, and we did our weekly shop at Lidl. So we got the majority of our shopping at Lidl's like we normally do, and then we go to Sainsbury's and get all the branded things that we need that we couldn't find in Lidl's, like Coke and nappies, etc. And then if there's something that we can't find in Lidl's or Sainsbury's, we will then pop to Tesco's to just pick up a couple of extra bits. So that is what we did today. We went to Lidl's, Sainsbury's and Tesco's. So I will show you guys what we picked up. There were some things that we already had in the cupboards. These are just things that I sort of needed for the week. We got 6 dinners, so I will show you what they are. And once I've shown you the haul, I will come back here and tell you the meal plan for the week. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the frozen things so I can quickly pop them away. But we got one of these Goodfellas stone baked thin pepperoni pizzas. That is my partner to have for one day for lunch this week whilst I'm at work, as he is currently working from home. And then we have got some of the Lidl's Simply 15 Yorkshire puddings. We've got some of the Lidl's garden peas and also some sweet potato fries. Okay, and then moving on to some fridge bits. So I've got one of these Sainsbury's garlic baguettes, and we've got quite a few different cheeses this week. So we've got some grated mozzarella, which we like to use in our cauliflower cheese for our roast dinner. We've got some grano padano, which I think is very similar to parmesan, and that we've got that for a recipe we're doing this week, a Italian dish. I've got some extra mature British cheddar, which is from Lidl's. We then got some Philadelphia. This is the garlic and herb one, and this is their larger family pack. This was currently on offer in Sainsbury's. I think it was like 5p more expensive to get the larger one than the smaller one, so that just made sense to pick up the bigger one. And we also got some of this Wensleydale with cranberries from Lidl, which we absolutely love with, you know, bread, crackers, breadsticks, with anything. We really enjoy that. We got some of this Dan Pack spreadable slightly salted, sorry. And we normally have Lurpak, and in Lidl's they don't actually have Lurpak, but this looks very similar, so we're thinking this is going to try and be like a knockoff of Lurpak. So we're going to give that a try, and I'll let you guys know if it tastes very similar or not. So we've got some soured fresh cream from Sainsbury's, we've got some low-fat natural yogurt that we need for a recipe this week, and we also have some of these 12 mini savoury Scotch eggs. They were from Lidl also. We have got some 6 British free-range eggs, medium. They are from Lidl's, and please don't judge me. I have got pre-packet mash because I hate making mash. It's like the worst thing for me, and this is just so quick and easy. So I've got 2 of these battery mashed potatoes, which are from Lidl's. Now moving on to some meat. So we have got 2 chicken breast fillets. I picked up 2 packets of those. We have got some of these caramelized onion British pork sausages, which look really lovely, and I'm really excited to try them. They are from Lidl. We've got some reduced fat smoked bacon medallions, which will probably have bacon sarnies during the week or for breakfast at the weekend. We've got some 5% lean beef steak mince, which we need for a recipe. We've got some bacon lardons, which we also need for a recipe for this week. And we've got some 3 Wiltshire cured mustard ham slices, and that is to go with our roast dinner. Moving on to a little bit of fruit and veg. So we picked up 2 carrots. That is all we need for just the 2 of us really. George has started nursery, so he has been eating dinner at nursery, so it is really just the 2 of us at home. Got some parsnips, which we need for a roast, and probably just have with some other meals throughout the week as well. We got some of these strawberries, some baby potatoes, and also a cauliflower. So moving on to some covered bits then. So we picked up 2 of these bottles of oil. We need 1 for the roast potatoes, but because we put some seasoning on our roast potatoes, you can't really reuse that oil. So I picked up a second one just to have throughout the week. I picked up some of these poppadoms from Lidl. They were something like 50p, so really cheap. I've got a can of tuna in spring water for one of my lunches this week. We have got some of this squeezy clear honey, which is to go over the parsnips for the roast dinner. We've got Coleman's apple sauce, again, which is to go with the roast dinner. Moving over to here, we have got some garlic and herb wedges, which I like to put on our potatoes for our roast dinner. We have also got some cheddar cheese sauce for the cauliflower cheese because I like to cheat and it's just quick, easy and simple. We have got one of these tomato and herb pasta bake sauces, which George loves, and they can actually remain open in the fridge for I think about up to 5 days. So it's really handy to have in the fridge if I need to make something quick for George if he doesn't like what we're having. I've got a chili con carne sauce, and I have also got one of these Smoky Bbq Fajita kits from Sainsbury's, and in there it comes with the flour tortillas and the barbecue seasoning and some salsa. So you just need to add a bit of veg and the chicken, and we're going to be having that with sweet potato fries. We have got some 5 plain bagels. They were from Lidl's, and we also have got a packet of tagliatelle pasta. Now moving on to the fun corner then, so we have got a couple of packets of these Serene bars. George absolutely loves these, and they are better than him eating biscuits, you know, sugary things like that, and he loves them, so that makes it so much easier. We then picked up some of these caramel wafer biscuits, and who remembers these from like school? I used to have these in my packed lunches, but I loved those. We picked up some Bourbon Biscuits and also a packet of cherry Bakewells. Moving over here, so we found these in Lidl's and they looked really delicious. So they're just wafer rolls with chocolate cream inside. I just thought they looked really delicious, and they were something ridiculous like £1. So I just thought they're a must to pick up. We got some sweeties. We got a packet of Magic Stars, some drumstick squashies, the sour drumstick squashies. We saw one of these in Lidl's and we just picked up one to try. This is the sprinkles and cream birthday cake flavour, and we shop in Lidl's quite a lot and we've been looking for this flavour for quite some time and we haven't been able to find it, so really excited to try that. And we've also picked up a dairy milk bar as well, just to nibble on throughout the week. And then moving on to some crisps. As you can see, there are quite a few, but we saw some new ones that we've never tried before, and these are definitely going to last. So we picked up the Walker's Katsu curry ones, the Walker's 5-pack American Hot Pizza Express ones. We also got some of these crispy salt and vinegar sticks that just reminded me of my childhood, and we got some cheese puffs for George also. All of these snacks will probably last us about 2 weeks anyway, so when we come to do our weekly shop next week, we probably won't need to buy too many snacks because we would have already had them all. And then moving over here, we just picked up a kitchen foil and also a cling film. So that is everything that we have bought for our weekly shop this week. So I'm now going to pop all of this away and I will speak to you guys in just a moment about what we are having this week for dinners. Okay, so I've got my phone here in front of me which has all the meals on it, and one of them we've actually already had. So we had a roast dinner this evening. We had ham and we had roast potatoes, cauliflower cheese, Yorkshire puddings, carrots, peas and parsnips, and of course gravy, and it was absolutely delicious on a really wintry, it's not even winter yet, is it? Is it still autumn? Like a wintry, rainy, cold evening on a Sunday. That is what I needed, and it was delicious. Even George ate the majority of it, and George is quite a fussy eater. If you don't watch my channel, George is my little boy. He is 2, and he thoroughly enjoyed it as well. So that is what we had this evening. Tomorrow night we're going to be having a homemade carbonara. So I have just found a recipe, I think it was on the BBC Good Food page, so I will link that down below if you guys want to go check that out. We've used it before. It turns out amazingly. It's a really cheap and also a really quick and easy meal to prepare as well. So great if you've got kids, or I think I'm finishing work at 7 tomorrow, so quite a late one. So it'd be nice to just get home, quickly whisk up dinner, and yeah, really quick, easy and cheap. Okay, so on Tuesday we are having a chicken tikka masala. So we use the paste pods. We have got them in the cupboard from a previous time we used them because you get 2 in a pack. So we've got the tikka masala ones and we just mix that with some natural yogurt, and we have that with obviously chicken, and I got some poppadoms to go on the side with that one. George will be eating at nursery. He eats at nurseries, so he's at nursery Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and he eats dinner before we pick him up. So he'll probably just either have a tiny bit of our dinner or a little bit of a snack, but luckily he likes all of these meals. He'll just sort of pick at it if he wants to. So on Wednesday we are going to be having fajitas. So I had a fajita kit that I picked up today from Sainsbury's that comes with like the barbecue sort of seasoning, and I think it had like a salsa and some wraps in there. So I picked up some chicken. We'll probably put some leftover veg from today's roast in there as well, and we've got some sweet potato fries to go with that. So I'm really looking forward to that meal because I do like a Mexican, like fajita-y, not like true Mexican, but I do like a fajita-y style dinner. On Thursday we are going to be having sausage and mash. So we picked up some really nice caramelised onion sausages to go with some mash. You saw in the haul that I am quite lazy and I do buy a microwave mash. I mean, we don't actually have a microwave, we just put it in a pan, warm it up with some butter, some milk, pepper and salt, but I'm really terrible at mashing mash and it just always turns out so lumpy. So either I need a masterclass on how to make mashed potatoes, so if you guys have any sort of tips or tricks on how to make the best mashed potato, please let me know down below because I would love to know. And then on Friday we are having a chilli. So we've just got some minced chilli sauce and some rice, and yeah, I'll probably pick up some tortilla chips throughout the week to have with that because I quite like a tortilla chip with my chilli. But yes, they are all the meals. So that is then our meal plan for the week. So as you can see, we had, or I picked up sort of 6 meals. We got snacks which will last us about 2 to 3 weeks, but obviously if we get them when they're on offer and things, we just have like a bit of a snack drawer that we just keep filled up, and we can just come and go as we please. And I got a few lunches as well for me to take into work, my partner here to have at home, and just some snacks for George to have around the house on the day that he is off from nursery and also at the weekends. So yes, that is the end of today's video. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. And as I mentioned at the beginning, if you did enjoy today's video, please consider liking this video and subscribing. I would really, really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you, bye.